Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. This is going to be a new what if, which is going to be what if Naruto with a shadow monarch. Now, many of you guys wanted me to complete other what ifs, and I was always telling you guys that I'm completing what ifs, but you guys went 600 subscribers, and that's the reason I'm making this what if. Now, most of you guys are like, why did you not make what ifs for some days? But I had my own reasons, guys. I had a lot of work, and then I came up. I read, like, I was given a little bit time, free time, and then in that free time, I read this Solo Leveling. Now, if you don't know what who Shadow Monarch is, I think you should go and watch Solo Leveling. Now, I'm not going to give him the entire Solo Leveling system, and if you guys do want to watch Solo Leveling, the manga version, it's very good. You guys have to watch it. It's definitely awesome. Now, just to let you guys know a brief, I'll explain a little bit about who um, a shadow monarch is. There are different monarchs, but we are only going to. There are no other monarchs in this world. Only shadow monarch. Now, shadow monarch is regarded as the first or the second strongest monarch, and his ability is to control the dead. He's able to bring the dead back to the life. So yeah, and he has three trials. In the three trials, he's able to, like, say arise. If the person shadow arises, that means the person will be like become his soldier. Now, this one, in this what if, there's going to be some differences in this one. You guys will see what's going to be the differences. Now, the shadow monarch was reincarnated, like, into this person. I don't have a perfect name of his. I myself get confused with his name. So this person had got reincarnated as the shadow monarch, but he got a system that gives him the power to shadow monarch. Now, I'm going to say, for plot convenience, this is going to be way ahead of the future. Way ahead of the future. This is going to be even far surpass the manga series. This is going to be when he's like a very high level, and he has defeated all the monarchs. Now, what till I know right now is that a monarch on defeating will just give you, give you a lot of massive XP, but not powers. But I'm gonna say that if you guys do know that, if you guys read the manga, there's a dragon stone. I'm gonna say that the dragon stone, when he used, like, the shadow tower went inside of it and he broke it, he gained more abilities for of his he got leveled up, he got more abilities, and he was able to gain the powers of the monarch, other monarchs. So he became the strongest monarch, the shadow monarch god. Now, he, like, converted this energy. Now let's get into the story. Now, yeah, I was in the story, never mind. Anyways, so I'm gonna say that he converted this. It was end of his life. He was about to die. So he was not. He created all the energy he had in creating an orb, a stone, a crystallic type of stone that if you break, you'll become the next shadow monarch. You guys will see why I'm saying this. This stone had all the power of the shadow monarch abilities, but unfortunately for him, he wanted to add, like, some of his most powerfulest summonings to it. This is when I'm gonna say that for plot convenience, if you guys do read the manga, yeah, this is for them. You do know that there's a dragon. The dragon, he tried to bring back to life, but the time was over, so he could not bring it back to life. But now he is the dragon summoning as well, the dragon powers within his shadow. So he has, like, he was only able to add Igris. If you guys know Igris, he's the first ever shadow, like his strongest warrior, the Red Knight, whatever his name is. His name was Igris. He named him Igris. Igris and a dragon and some soldiers, like knights, and some magicians. He was only able to steal some of them. He was not able to steal Beru, like, which was one of his powerfulest summons, and other summons in that crystal, and he died. Now this crystal got teleported from dimension to dimension to dimension and ended up in Naruto universe. Now, when this ended up, it was during the first Hokage's time. Now, the first Hokage did find it, And when he felt its energy, he was baffled. He's like, this power, like, is far leaps surpasses anything he has ever seen. Normally, no human can ever sense a power, except for if you are like an Otsutsuki or reincarnation. And this power was limiting itself. It's not yet awakened, and nobody is able to touch it for some reason. Only the Shadow Monarch can, the one who is chosen to be the Shadow Monarch, can touch it. And he thinks that this thing is very dangerous, and he keeps it in the scroll of sealing. Now, generations, like, I mean, like, years pass. Everything, like in canon goes, everything happens the same. Naruto is born, the 90s attack happens, but here's going to be some differences. Now, in here, the biggest difference is going to be that the first difference is going to be Minato is not known as the yellow flash of the leaf, but the black. And when I say black, don't be like, oh, you're going to make Minato the Uchiha clan. No, of course not. He just has the black hair. I did it so that he can like become like a shadow, like emperor kind of, a shadow monarch. And I just want him to look cool because not normal Naruto does not look that good, and he still has the three whisker marks. And Naruto like did not look sad sick. He was like completely, you know, kind of like how the main character of Solo Leveling looks before he got like the system and became the Shadow Monarch. Yeah, like that, and just add whisker marks to it and make him very very short and stupid at the same time. But Naruto is smart. He is smart. Now Naruto, he goes and opens the scroll of sealing. Now like everything almost goes the same as canon. Naruto learns the Shadow Clone Jutsu, but here's the thing: when Naruto learned the Shadow Clone Jutsu, there was a part of the scroll that he never knew. When he was closing the scroll, he touched it. Now Naruto is the chosen one, and what happens is the dark, like Shadow Monarch's power, like connect with Naruto's, and it comes out of the seal, and gets into Naruto's. It falls on the ground. Now and it go like Naruto does not know what, like he doesn't know what is it, and he just keeps the scroll on it. Now it gets stick to the scroll, and like everything like it goes in the canon. But here's going to be the difference. When Naruto's crying, and like he wanted to beat Mizuki, he hit the scroll hard on the ground, cracking the stone, making the entire stone like vanish away into shadow, and that shadow got connected to Naruto's shadow. And then Naruto went out. He's like, how dare you, how dare you touch Mizuki sensei. And he does the shadow clone jutsu. But here's the thing, then a massive black energy comes out of Naruto's shadow and engulfs him. And then the next thing you notice is Naruto. He grew a bit taller. He got six packs. And then Naruto went in his mindscape to a different part of his mindscape. And yeah, I'm gonna say that in this he does not have to worry about mana. It uses chakra. Yes, he got connected to chakra. So yeah, that's going to be a very useful thing. Because we cannot be like mana because these people have very less. And Naruto got the black heart too. So Naruto can like his soldiers are going to be super overpowered. He's able to create an entire nation just with shadow soldiers. Come on, man, this is just broken now. Now Naruto stands up and he looks somewhat like this, but just not wearing the jacket, wearing his old rip, which shirt is completely like got rid of him, like because he used to wear the orange shirt, but it just got removed because he became too buff that the shirt got ripped. And he goes, "Don't you dare touch Iruka Sensei." And then he gets all the experience of using the shadow abilities. He gets the experience of using daggers. And yes, he has some weapons. The thunder sword, the long sword, yeah, the demon king lord sword, long sword. He has that. And I'm gonna say that for plot convenience, in the future he gets another weapon, the demon king slayer sword, yeah, and he also has that. And then he goes, you will die today, and he just vanishes. All of his clones vanishes from his sight, and you next thing you notice is that some blue slashes, like over trillion blue slashes, and then he lands on the floor. Naruto lands on the floor with the shadow clones, and Mizuki is completely nothing. His entire cells are almost cut, and like completely shocking, and like Iruka. And then Naruto goes, Iruka sensei, have this and leave. And Iruka is like, okay, Naruto, and he leaves. Then Naruto goes to Mizuki and goes, arise, you monster. Like Naruto's like, shadow leveling is very, very high now. Because I'm gonna say that plot, yeah. But I'm gonna say that his one is very leveled version because of dragon and all that shit. So he says that, and Mizuki in the first try stands up, and the shadow warriors that he create are going to be stronger than the previous ones. For example, if he was to summon a Genin who is the high Chunin level, if he used to kill him and revive him in shadow, he's going to be more stronger. He's going to be low Jonin level, and the stronger Naruto becomes, the stronger he becomes. So if Naruto becomes a Kage level, he goes like he grows even higher than being a Jonin. So he's going to be strong. So Naruto's shadows are very, very overpowered. Naruto, seeing this much power within him, is like, I am the Shadow Monarch. My rule over this world begins. And he's not going to become an evil character. I'm going to say this, guys. So yeah. Now Naruto, he will go home, and he'll have some money. He'll collect this money and he'll go home with this money like to a shop, and he'll go and buy an outfit. But they won't allow him to buy anything. Naruto will get angry, pissed off. He'll come home, and then blue energy will surround him, and then a black outfit, and then his black heart will activate, and he'll get this cool badass outfit. You see in the thumbnail, yeah. He gains this outfit, and he goes, I got my outfit. Let's see who's against me now. I wonder if anyone is strong enough to beat me. But then he goes, wait, my shadow warriors. And he's like, I need some more warriors. And he creates many shadow clones. I mean, many shadow clones. And all of them leave. And he got some of, abilities from some abilities. He's able to use sprint, and he has the ability to like resistance to all kind of poisons and those magical like any effects. So he's like completely immune to genjutsu. Yeah, he's completely immune to genjutsu. So yeah, his clones, they use the ability sneak, and there they can vanish, and then they like appear, they go and they search for some people who's like chakra, dead people who's chakra is insane. And one of Naruto's clones will come and meet up to a certain place where he'll find something that's very powerful, and he will revive that. It'll like two times it'll fail, so you can understand how powerful that guy must be. And he revives it in the third time. Now the other clone also finds some peoples like that, and they revive like over many people. Now the next day, Naruto is walking like a badass, and everyone in the class is like, wait, what? And Naruto does not like to wear, his headband on his head. He feels it kind of annoying. So Naruto, he simply, keeps it in his pocket. But then, like Iruka was like, you have to wear it. Naruto gets pissed off, but he's like, damn it. And he, like, takes it as a wristband. I'm gonna say that somehow he requested for, something like that, and he wears it. Now Iruka told everything to Hokage, and the Hokage was completely baffled that Naruto had some kind of like shadow around him, and then he thinks that maybe he had got some new Keke Genkai, maybe. but we don't know. We don't have to keep an eye on it. So yeah. Now the next, like on the day, Naruto, when it comes to the class, everyone are baffled because Naruto now grew. He looks hot. He looks, I mean, like, no homo, guys. He looks sick, badass. And then like everyone are like, Naruto, is that even you? Like Shikamaru goes, and Naruto goes, yeah, I know it's a drag. It looks like my inner strength just awakened. Due to this, my body appearance and my mind changed. So don't drag me around. And Shikamaru is like, okay. And whenever I'm going to say that shadow monarchs like, are the gods of shadows, so any people like from the Nara clan, they try to manipulate shadows. These shadows will not work on like, Naruto. And instead, if they try to manipulate shadows of like they are as they have some power kind of like the shadow monarch, but just to stop them, Naruto will gain like his power will doubled, tripled the more Naras are around him. At the same time, the Nara, any Nara members, if they're around Naruto, their power will go 8 times the high. And when like Shikamaru was sitting there and he's sleeping, is like God a drag. Naruto passes by him and then he feels this unimaginable power. It's like his power just grew like over 100 times. Like not 100 times, it's just like 10 times. And he's like, what was this power? And Naruto was like, so Nara members increase me. Interesting. Let's get going. And like every team is the same like in canon, but here's going to be the difference. Naruto does not give a fuck. He's not going to be like, he's going to be late, I'm going to keep crying. And he's going to sleep on keeping his legs on the table. Now Sakura, she is completely blushing on Naruto. She's like, oh, how the hell did he become hot? But then she's like, wait, but he's weakling. He can never be stronger than Sasuke could. And then she starts again fangirling over Sasuke. Now Sasuke is baffled because Naruto, he became more of a badass type. He's wearing cool outfit. And he can sense his like, mere aura. He's not able to completely sense his power. But mere aura. Naruto's completely holding it back. But the mere aura that Naruto's releasing, it's completely making Sasuke piss his pants. But he has to act as if he's cool. But the truth is, Sasuke is completely pissing his pants. Now, and like Kakashi comes again late, and everything goes like he asks for people to join, come up. Now, but before he goes up, now he sees Naruto, and he sees his immeasurable strength. He's like, what? The last time I checked, he never had that power. Is this what the third Hokage was talking about? Maybe a Genkai has not appeared. Maybe Naruto awakened the Nine-Tails chakra. Oh, I have to take a good look at Naruto. And he body flickers away. Now Naruto is so fast. He's already there. And Kakashi's like, wait, what? Naruto, how are you? And Naruto goes, I just freaking jumped and walked. You were slow, Kakashi sensei. And Kakashi goes, it's just Kakashi. You are not I'm not a sensei. At least yet. You have to complete something that I tell you to. And Naruto goes, alright, we'll see about that. And Kakashi goes, like, and then Sakura and Sasuke come after some time. Now, Sakura, just like in canon, explains everything the same way, everything. But here, instead of saying that she hates Naruto, she goes, she hates Ino Pig. Now, Sasuke's one is going to be the same. But then he says one more thing. He's like, I wanna surpass someone. And then he looks at Naruto, which only Kakashi notices. Now, Naruto, he's like, I want to be the strongest. I wanna be a monarch. And Kakashi's like, what? And Naruto goes, in other words, I'm gonna be a Hokage. A solo one who can destroy nations. I wanna be the strongest of strongest. And Kakashi's like, damn, that's a big goal you have there. And you have to become very strong for that. And Naruto goes, yeah, I know. We'll see about that. And Kakashi goes, okay. And he leaves. Now, when Sasuke was about to go and ask Naruto, Naruto vanishes away from there. Like how Naruto became strong. And he can see Naruto's muscles, they're completely buff. He's completely buffed. And Sasuke's like, damn it. Now, the next day, like when like Naruto comes late, 5 minutes before Kakashi, and he ate already, and he goes, I never thought you guys were so dumb. And you're like, and Sakura like is like, what did you call Sasuke Kun, you Naruto demon? Do you forget that who is the strongest out of here? It's Sasuke Kun. And Naruto goes, shut up, you old hag. Or I don't even know what you are. You bubblegum head. I don't know what you are. And Sakura's like, what did you call me? And Naruto goes, shut up, pinky hair or pink trash. Yeah, he's gonna say that. He's like, I thought you were intelligent out of the class. Then how did you forget something? A ninja must eat. And you saw how late that Kakashi sensei was. It will take him hours to come here. And I calculated which time he'll come. I thought you guys will also be able to do it. When you're calling me the demon and the lowest ranked member of the class, you guys must be intelligent enough to find out that. Like Sakura's like, damn you, Naruto. And I'm gonna say one more thing. Now, when Naruto was waiting there, and then Kakashi comes with another girl. Now, Naruto's like, wait, who is that again? And then Kakashi goes, this is your new teammate. And Naruto goes, wait, what? There's only a 3-man team. I have never heard about a 4-man team. I mean, a 5-man team. There are only 4-man team. And Kakashi goes, I know. And we all know that Sakura is useless. And Sakura goes, wait, what do you mean I'm useless? I'm the strongest out of here. And I'll become Sasuke-kun's wife. So respect me. And Naruto goes, yeah, respect. That you will be able to get after you become stronger. For now, you are just a weak little trash. And that girl starts laughing, like started giggling a bit. And he goes, and she goes, like, Sakura goes, Naruto, you just wait. And Naruto's laughing inside. He's like dying of laughter. And all of his shadow, like some shadow monsters are out. I mean, his shadow, like, army is also laughing out loud. But nobody can hear it, only except for Naruto. Now, and then Kakashi goes, introduce yourself. And then she goes, my name is Raven. Uchiha Namikaze. And like Sasuke's eyes wide and he's like, wait, this girl is an Uchiha and a Namikaze. She's so gorgeous. I want to marry her. I have to bring back the Uchiha clan. And marrying such a beautiful lady, it'll be my pleasure. And he's like, I am Sasuke Uchiha. You will be my wife. And she goes, no, thank you. I'd rather stay alone for my rest of my life instead of marrying you. And like, Naruto's laughing, like, he's giggling. He's like, anyway, she's like, damn, that boy's hot. Now, Kakashi goes, alright, whatever, you guys shut up. Now, we'll do the belt test. And he keeps 3 belts this time. And Naruto goes, whoever gets the belts, whoever does not get the belt will fail. And all of them look at Sakura. Because they can clearly see that Sakura is the weakest one. But Sasuke then is like, wait, I think Naruto is the weakest one. And Naruto goes, oh yeah? We'll just see about that. And all of them then, Kakashi goes, start. Everyone run away. And then Naruto's like, Kakashi sensei, let's go. He takes out these 2 daggers, which aren't the, his, like, if you guys would have watched the recent episode of, Solo Leveling, there are new daggers that he's going to get from, so-called the strongest member of the, entire, hunters. Yeah, he's not going to use them. He has it. He's not going to use them. He's going to use some very, uncommon daggers. Now, Kakashi is like, what? And Naruto goes, be ready, Kakashi sensei, because hunting begins. And then he starts running towards Kakashi. Now Kakashi is baffled at the sheer speed and the strength. Like each attack is so hard that almost Kakashi's every bone is shattered. Kakashi is hardly moving. He's using chakra to infuse his, like, completely take the hit. He's like, damn, how did he? And then he doesn't even get timing. He's getting completely beat down. And then Kakashi is like, I have no time. He takes out his Sharingan and he takes out his kunai and starts battling Naruto. Now Naruto's daggers are so strong, he completely cuts the kunai down, cuts Kakashi through his chest, and then he goes lightning. And through his daggers, that whitish blue lightning comes out, right? Yeah, he comes out and he Naruto just completely beats down on Kakashi. And Kakashi goes, no you don't. Faster, fireball jutsu. And Naruto completely cuts the fireball jutsu with his daggers. He goes, pretty weak. And he lands on the ground. Before he lands, his shadow soldier grabs him and throws him towards Kakashi. Kakashi, of course, does not notice it because he's too focused on Naruto. But he's sure that he saw some kind of shadow effect. And Naruto, and Kakashi went, he was like, Naruto, it's over. And he uses Chidori into his kunai, and he was about to hit Naruto's non-vital spot, and he does. And then the attack passes through him, and Naruto is kind of like, it becomes like a shadow. And then he like the shadow turns into if you guys would have watched Fairy Tail, if you guys know about that Fairy Tail is one of the character who has Shadow Dragon ability. He's able to become intangible. He becomes a shadow. The same thing happens here. And then a shadow arm grabs him and then pulls him, hits him on the ground. And then Naruto appears. He goes, I took the bells, right? And now Kakashi goes, I was lucky enough that before the start, I converted my shadow clones into the bells. And the shadow clones poof. And now Kakashi, the substitution, takes the real belts and starts running away. This is when, Raven comes and kicks Kakashi and she goes, what a star, what a shockwave. And Kakashi goes, wait, she can do jutsus? Lightning style, lightning stream. And he tries to paralyze her. But she goes, oh, it won't work. Lightning style, lightning stream. And cancels out his lightning stream. And Kakashi goes, damn, she has a greater affinity to lightning than even I do. Damn it, damn it, damn it. And Naruto goes, Kakashi sensei. And he does hand signs. And Naruto learned many jutsus from the scroll of seeing. Not only shadow clones. He just goes, shadow clone jutsu. And he creates a shadow clone. And then Naruto shadow clone takes Naruto and throws him. Naruto goes, does hand signs in the middle, one hand sign. Like he does one hand sign in his left arm and does another hand sign in his right arm. And he goes, fire style, fire dragon ball jutsu, lightning style, lightning shockwave. And he does lightning shocked dragon. And Kakashi's eyes widens like, oh, you can do that? And then Naruto's like, it's over, Kakashi sensei. And then he takes out kunais and throws it with lightning enchanted chakra, and they stab all the kunais. And then Kakashi grabs them, but then something miraculous happens. Raven comes out from nowhere and she's like, Kakashi sensei, you forgot about me. She does hands and she goes, fire style, majestic destroyer flame, and completely demolishes Kakashi. And Kakashi is scorched. And they grab the belts. And then Naruto goes, I'll just heal him. He touches him. Then some shadow effect comes. And the entire shadow clears. And then everyone is surprised to see Kakashi fully healed. Kakashi was pretty sure that he lost one of, his, he had a very critical wound. But it's gone. He's like, okay. And if you guys are like, what do you mean by critical wound? I mean, if you guys did watch, solo leveling, you guys will find out that the solo leveling magic users are able to, heal everything, and even heal, broken, completely removed arms. So yeah, they are completely broken and very powerful. So yeah, now let's get into it. So yeah, wait, what was I saying? No mind. So yeah, they pass, and Naruto gives the belts to gives one belt to Sasuke, and Raven gives to Sakura, even though she hates to do that. But yeah, now Raven is actually the daughter of if you know some random Namikaze and some random, no, not random Uchiha, some like she's the granddaughter of Madara Uchiha. Yeah, granddaughter of Madara Uchiha. So yeah, and the third boy goes, we don't have a place to make her live. So he goes, Naruto, you wanted a new house, right? And Naruto goes, yeah. Why, Gramps? And he goes, well, Naruto, you'll have to share a house with someone. And Naruto's like, with who? And then he goes, Raven, come in. And Raven comes in. She's like, yes, Hokage-sama. And she goes, you're going to share house with Naruto. And she sees Naruto and she's blushing. She's like, what? But he's a boy. I'm a girl. And he goes, well, Naruto is a kind boy. He won't do any of those. And she's like, okay. And so from like then onwards, Naruto and Raven has been living together. And don't worry, they had living in different rooms, different beds. They did not do any of those things. None of those things. But then he felt that she needs protection, and he asked some of his shadows to go and take care of her. Sometimes he used to check on her, like if she's okay. And one day, when he was about to go to sleep, he was like, "Is she okay?" And he closed his eyes and got connected to his shadow. Now, when he got connected to shadow, if you would have watched Solo Leveling, you will again know that he was once trying to connect to shadows, checking on all of his parents, his loved ones, close ones, and he sees something that completely makes him blush like hell. He sees her in the bathtub bathing. So yeah, the same thing happens here, and he's completely red. He's like, the damn, and he's bleeding out completely. And she changes and she comes, and then she sees Naruto bleeding like hell, and she's like, wait, what? What happened to you? And Naruto's like, I hit my nose. And she's like, wait, what? I don't see. How do you hit your nose? And Naruto's like, I was doing some push-ups and I was doing too fast. I fell on the ground and broke my nose. And she's like, understandable, I guess. And so yeah, then it was during the 1 month of then after the 1 month of D9 missions, Naruto had it enough. He goes, and he was gathering so many shadow soldiers, and he goes, Hokage-sama, I want a higher rank mission. Now after Naruto ordered requested Hokage for a higher rank mission, Hiruzen goes, all right, Naruto, I'll give you a C rank mission. And Naruto goes, all right, that's what I needed. And everything like in canon goes but here when Tauzuna comes, he does not insult Raven, because Raven is tall. Naruto is tall, buffed, and he's like, he sees Naruto's clothing, he's like, that guy, he's British. He is a true ninja. That black clothing, that sick aura, that unimaginable power. He will protect me. I don't care about even the powerful ninjas now. That one ninja, that drip, that tells me that he is a strong ninja. And that girl, you can just tell by that. In that Uchiha guy, whoever, that guy who emo, and then he makes fun of Sakura and Sasuke here. He does not make fun of anyone else. So everything goes like the canon, but here when the demon brothers attack, here when the demon brothers attack, it's Raven and Sasuke who take her down. Naruto is like, I don't give a fuck. You guys are strong. You take her down. Take them down. And that's the reason Raven takes her down, like them down. Sasuke thinks that Raven did it because she has a crush on Sasuke. So he's imagining things like, she wants to help me. She thinks I'm strong, I'm cool. That's the reason she helped me when no other person helped me. I'll accept her love. This is what is going in Sasuke's mind. Now, after they were like everything like in canon, they interrogate, they asked the demon brothers why are they attacking them, and then they explain that this is a higher rank mission, and they ask Tazuna. Now Tazuna explains just like in canon, and then we keep moving. Now, here's the difference. When Zabuza appeared, there is going to be a big difference. When Zabuza threw his sword, Naruto shatters it. He shatters it and is like, who the fuck is carrying this weak sword? I want you to come out right now. And Zabuza comes out and is like, you damn brat. How dare you break my executor's sword? And Naruto goes, that's a sword? In which angle is that a fucking sword? And like he gets pissed off like Zabuza. He takes his broken sword and applies blood on it, and it comes back to normal. It's like, now you'll see the power of an executor sword's wielder. And like Kakashi goes explains just like in canon, and Kakashi and Zabuza have that fight where Kakashi slips and he gets trapped in the water prison. Now here's going to be the difference. When Naruto sees this, he's like, Raven is like, fire style, fire dragon bullet jutsu, and then she goes, lightning style, lightning shock stream. Yes, I saw lightning shock stream. And and then the fireballs, like miniature fireballs, get lightning powered, and they destroy all of Zabuza's water clones. He created 5, they get obliterated. And Naruto then comes with his dagger, clean swipes, kicks Zabuza out of from holding Kakashi, and Kakashi's like, Naruto, wait, I have to take my revenge on this guy. And they have that awesome taijutsu battle. Now, just like in canon, Kakashi still teaches them, chakra control. Now, thanks to Naruto having, becoming a shadow monarch, like the chakra that, the Nine Tails is giving is actually helping Naruto out. He's actually going to Naruto's, shadow soldiers, so they can regenerate much quickly without using Naruto's chakra. They are taking that small amount of chakra that the Nine Tails is giving Naruto, making Naruto's chakra not functionable. They're using this chakra so that they can attack, like they can gain stronger, and they're leveling up with this chakra. So Nine Tails is indirectly making Naruto stronger like hell. Now, so yeah, Naruto then meets Haku, everything like in canon. Though he senses that Haku is that masked guy, he does not give a crap. And Inari incident Naruto, he tells Inari like how he grew up and everything like his past, which makes Inari be shut the hell up, and he becomes from a brat to a kind boy. Now there is going to be difference in the bridge. Now Naruto still going to that day sleep late, like wake up late, and he's going to still kill, like he's going to find or hear screams of Inari and Inari's mother, Tazumi, I think, yeah. Naruto comes and slices both the members' heads, both the ninjas' heads, and he goes, go and hide somewhere. I'll come back. And he vanishes. And then he, in a blur, he appears in the battle, in the bridge where Zabuza is fighting. Now Naruto's like, win style. Great breakthrough. And completely demolishes all the smoke away. Now, Sasuke is still not trapped in the ice mirrors. Yet. And Zabuza goes, how are you gonna fight me now? I have trained. And my assistant is here. And Naruto goes, oh yeah? You think that'll help you? You think you can defeat numbers? I will give you, and I'll see if you can at least beat my soldiers. And Zabuza goes, what soldiers? And Naruto goes, arise, my demons. Just kidding. He goes, arise, my shadow soldiers. Respond to your shadow monarch. And some shadow soldiers, like 3, I'm gonna say 3 Um, what are this? Warriors. They appear having swords, and they like march towards Haku, and they start demolishing Haku and Zabuza. They don't even stand a chance. And Naruto goes, Mizuki, Mizuki, go! And Mizuki comes out and he takes out his demon wing shuriken and he throws it with amplified lightning chakra. Now, Naruto's abilities also can be used by the shadows and they throw it, completely destroying both Haku and Zabuza. Now, Gato still comes, and here Haku and Zabuza are alive yet, but they're paralyzed. And then Gato asks them to kill Gato soldiers. Gato takes two swords, pierces them both in the heart because they both are unable to move, so he kills them. Naruto gets pissed off. He goes, how the fuck did you kill them? Why the fuck did you kill them? And Zabuza Gato starts explaining, or like telling that you can join me, I'll give you unlimited money. Ask me anything, I'll give you. And Naruto goes, anything? And Naruto goes, anything. Naruto goes, I want your life. Gato's like, what? You can't get my life. And Naruto goes, sorry. And then Raven goes, I'll take care of them. Fires out fireball jutsu, takes out half the members. And like all the members, like the whoever are like, protecting Gato, they're like scared with seeing the power. This fireball is massive, like massive, hot. Like it's very hot. And Naruto goes to, Zabuza and Haku goes, arise. And Haku and Zabuza on the first try, they stand up as shadow warriors. He goes, I name you Zabuza, Momochi, and Haku. Now, help me destroy them. And Zabuza takes out his executor's blade and he does, a water, and then he keeps the executor's blade on the ground. He does hand signs and does a massive, like, shadow water dragon jutsu. And Haku does shadow senbon rain and demolishes everyone. And then Zabuza like, completely cuts Gato into many million pieces. And when this is all happening, Kakashi's jaw drops. Is like, the fuck am I noticing here? Wait a minute. Zabuza, who just died now, came back to life. Naruto was able to summon these weird soldiers. And so, yeah, the mission completes. Naruto, the bridge is still named the Great Naruto Bridge. Now, when they are returning, like Kakashi goes, Naruto, what was that ability that you used right now, like on the bridge? Naruto goes, oh, you mean that? That is called my power, my Keke Genkai, that you cannot get from my blood. I need to pass it down. It is called the Shadow Monarch's power. I am the Shadow Monarch. I have the power to bring dead back to life in shadow form, much stronger than they were. And and he goes, Sasuke. And then he explains all of his abilities, which completely surprises everyone. Then Naruto goes, I just hope I can do better. And so they return to the village. Now Kakashi still explains all mission report to the third Okage, who was baffled at Naruto's ability. And he's like, I think it's a new Kiki Genkai. I think the Namikaze clan and the Uzumaki clan combined, you get this Kiki Genkai. I don't know. We'll just keep looking after this. And so yeah, and they're still promoted to the Chunin exams. Now now here I'm gonna end this, guys, the episode, guys. I'm gonna start the next one on the Chunin exams. So I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, share, subscribe, and if you guys don't like this what if, please comment down below. If you like it, still comment down below. If you like it, say I like it. If you don't, you just dislike the video. Thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoy.